Thank you everyone for coming. By a show of hands, how many of you have heard of the Oceanview Amusement Park? By looking around the room, you'll see that everyone here has heard of it. This is a prime example of the park's popularity and relevance to the community. Throughout the 20th century, the Oceanview Amusement Park has served as a recreational treasure to the Tidewater community, boasting innovative advancements and staying prominent during trying times. As indicated on the website www.norfolk.gov/ov/history.asp on October 21st, 2012, the streetcar company set up rides and other amusements at its Oceanview terminus. In 1899, the beginning of Oceanview Amusement Park. With growing popularity, additions were made throughout the years. Local vendors set up shop in hopes to strike it big. One vendor did just that. That vendor was Dumars, and in 1907, it introduced the world's first ice cream cone. With growing popularity, Abe Dumars later relocated to its current location on Monticello Avenue. There he was more equipped to serve the public's growing need for this sweet treat. Nonetheless, its introduction at the park grew crowds and put Dumars on the map. In 1928, the grand reopening of the Oceanview Amusement Park included attractions such as the Skyrocket and the Skyrocket Jr. The Skyrocket Jr., or the Rocket Jr., was America's first children's roller coaster. Its big sister, the Rocket, as it was known to locals, was America's tallest and longest roller coaster in existence. This wooden roller coaster climbed 90 feet into the air and stretched over a mile in length. That's huge. It quickly became the park's main attraction, so much so that you had to walk underneath of it when entering through the park's main entrance. The Rocket was also sturdy and durable. During its destruction in 1979, special effects men on the set of the Playboy production, Death of Oceanview Park, had to use about 500 gallons of gasoline, 3.5 cases of dynamite, and a case of plastic explosives, a 60-ton Caterpillar tractor, and 3 days' time to demolish it. After its destruction, remaining memorabilia was auctioned to the public, allowing locals to store a piece of this legend in their homes. As times changed, the park remained prominent. 2 world wars couldn't slow attendance. Crowds of servicemen stopped by for enjoyment. Page 10 of the Oceanview Station Museum's book, Oceanview, Norfolk's Playground, reads, "During wartime, the Navy wanted men to have recreation before they went overseas to boost morale. Although our country was at war, the park helped keep our spirits strong. Tackling an amusement park's operation during war years wasn't easy. During the coastal blackout, a canvas screen 12 feet high and a half a mile long was strung along the boardwalk. The park also developed tin can lighting, which caused the illumination to be very dim. However, this didn't stop attendance, as people needed a place to help relieve stress and help them forget about the war abroad. Many amenities were free of charge and drew crowds. These included the beach, the picnic grounds, weekend fireworks shows, dancing contests, special events, and even the Miss Virginia pageant. Visitors would enjoy shows and inevitably purchase concessions with money saved. It was a smart move on the park's behalf. Many corporations believed in the park. When one owner became overwhelmed with the challenges of running a park of its magnitude, another would step up, claiming new ownership and new ideas. Business began to dwindle in 1970s. Inflation and competition with newly erected megaparks such as Busch Gardens and Kings Dominion forced the park's closing. In 1978, the film The Rocket was shot at the park and was based on the famous Rocket roller coaster. The park's most significant film, however, was the 1979 made-for-TV film, The Death of Oceanview Park. Many locals swear this film was the park's claim to fame because of the rocket's famous explosion scene. During its heyday, The Oceanview Amusement Park served as the crown jewel of the Tidewater area. Its legacy remains in the hearts and minds of locals. It is impossible to visit anywhere in Oceanview and not hear a mentioning or see evidence of the park's history. Today, residents and area visitors can still experience the breathtaking views of the bay, the miles of sandy beach, and even attend special events at the pavilion where the park once stood. Standing alone in the center of the pavilion, looking around at the empty field, one can't help but to imagine what a thrill it must have been to have seen and felt the energy of one of America's last old-fashioned parks. Thank you.
Yay.